Good afternoon. My name is Tammy and welcome to my channel, Tammy's Tips for Home and Beyond, covering all things that are interesting to my brain. And today I'd like to talk about some shelves that I made. They were really quick and easy, a little time consuming because you do have to let the paint dry. And I came across the idea walking through a furniture store, and I seen this entertainment center that was used with cement bricks. And it brought memories back to me of how back in the day we used to use those to make bookshelves and whatever, a lot of my friends when I was younger, young, starving people, throwing together these shelves, and use these bricks. And I always thought, well, there's a way to elevate that as well. I live in the mountains and property is really expensive up here, and I live in what you call an economy size apartment. So you have to make use out of every inch of space in this apartment. And of course, I love plants, and there's really good sun up here to grow plants at. I started out with a few when I first came here, and I've acquired a few more through friends that have given them to me. So I'm excited to say that I think I found an alternative for people that have very small spaces but want to be creative at the same time. So I kind of did some research, figured out what to do, went to the local building store there, picked up some cement bricks, or what we used to call cheese bricks back in the day. They have the full size ones, and then they have ones with little notches on the side, which I did eventually turn my entertainment or shelves into. Got the wood just in that notch perfectly there, and it extended the space out quite a bit. Instead of putting the shelf underneath the brick, now it's adjusted to the side of the cheese brick. And get the paint of your choice. I went with a 2-color design because that's how I am. And I bought a beautiful metallic gold with an aquamarine color for the outside. And when you're doing the outside of these cement bricks, it's best to get paper and stuff them in between the holes so that you're not wasting all that paint going on the inside that you're later going to try to cover with a different color. Now you're only going to be able to do like 3 sides of those at a time, and then you're going to want to let it dry. When you're doing your setup, you want to make sure that you get a canvas, paper, or something, set it out. And if the wind blows, it can make your spray paint travel and end up in the oddest places. So be sure that you allow enough coverage for that. And then you want to let it dry for about 8 to 24 hours before you change it over and paint the side that you didn't get to the first time. Once all those pieces have dried, or while they're drying, you'll go ahead and get your wood, sand any rough spaces that you need to, get the wood stain of your color. I prefer stain against paint because it looks more natural. And get a rag or a sponge and stain in long lines, drawing it out and then rubbing it in till you get the sheen of your choice. Let that dry for 24 hours as well. And I wanted to put mine in my window that brings all the sunshine in. It looks a little dark in my pictures, but I get great light here. And then I work at home, so I had to put my desk area there too because, like I said, my space is small, but it just happens to work out really nicely. So I went ahead and assembled the cement bricks after everything was dry, got the wood in there, got my plants up on there, and then underneath I have a little space to put my 2 little wooden bears, which I love so dearly. So I hope that you enjoy that and love it. It's kind of what you call alternative, but that's how I live my life alternatively. If you enjoyed or were interested in any of this information, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel. In the meantime, I'll be putting out new videos every Wednesday. Have a good one. Stay safe, drink water, watch out for your fellow man. Good night.